just quickly before we get into the video, I want to announce that I have a second channel going. This one's all about fitness. It's going to have some vlogs in there and stuff. So if you are at all interested in that, you want to get in shape, you want to learn what to do in the gym, because I've been doing it for nearly 2 years, so I feel as though I have some information that others could learn off, and I really enjoy helping people. So if you want to support me, interested in knowing a bit more about me personally, or you just want to, you know, watch fitness stuff, head on over and subscribe. It would really mean a lot to me. Anyway, let's get into it. Hey, what is going on YouTube? I'm going to bring a video out for you here today about what add-ons I think everyone should have, whether you're a casual WoW, a pro. If you're pro, you probably already know about all these add-ons I'm going to mention, but this is more for the people that don't really know too much about add-ons and, you know, stay away from them, don't want to mess with their game or whatever. But I'm going to show you the ones that are really good, really handy, easy to use. All they do is give you benefits. And I also suggest some after that, and tell you about some that I think are good to have and you may be interested in. So let's get straight into it. The first one I have mentioned actually in a prior video is to do with the Garrison, and this one is called, it's actually called Master Plan. Okay, so I'm going to link all of them in the description, and you can go through and click on the ones you want and straight away download them so you can use them as well. So this one's called Master Plan. Now, as you can see here, it's a little bit different in the way it sets things up. It automatically tells you, rather than sitting there and going through all your folders and stuff, this one will automatically tell you what your chances are of completing every quest. Now, that saves so much time, and like you can see exactly. So say if I wanted to level one up, I'd straight away go for the big 8-hour one here, because it's got the most amount of points and it's 100%. I cannot fail it. Then you could send them on to other ones as well, or if you didn't want XP, you only want armor and stuff, you can just pick which ones you want, and the ones down below, it'll sort them from most chance to finish right down to lowest. So the ones down the bottom, just stay away, man, you're gonna fail them straight away. So that's all good and handy. I believe that's all it does. Oh, here just gives you a really good overview of each of your followers, and when you finish it, I can't really show you that now because I don't have any going, but when you finish it, it'll pop up right here in front of you saying quest finished, click here to view rewards, and you click OK, and it straight away shows you all your rewards right there in front of you, how much XP they got. It's just, you gotta have it, man. Everyone has a Garrison, everyone should have this add-on. Okay, next up is Bartender. Now I think everyone should have this, is because it just is such a helpful add-on to have. So what it is we put a little icon up here when you download it. You can move anything, any of your XP bar, your extra action bar, all your ability bars and stuff like that. Simple, just left click on it, undo bar snapping, and like, so you can snap it, so just jump into position, stuff like that. Easy mode, so you put that there, lock it, and you can also right click. So here's all the stuff. So how you might be a bit interested in how I've got rid of the Blizzard art down the bottom. I've just got my school bars to save screen space. Just down here, Blizzard art bar enabled. Tick it off. Easy like that. And also, the best bit about it is the key bindings. Okay. So what I can do, I can just hover over here. So I got Niagara 5 as Deathstrike, right? Press escape on it, and I want it to be H, right? There you go. Clicked on H. No, actually just unbound something. Hopefully that wasn't handy. But either way, and I don't want that anymore. Remove Niagara 5, what it was again. And you can actually do a lot of like real complicated key binding. You do Shift Z Niagara F if you want it. I'm pretty sure that works. I don't know why you'd actually want that, but whatever. Yeah, there you go. Bartender. Second one you gotta have. Thirdly, I'll just keep moving down towards my character. So I'm gonna have to go to the bank soon to show you the Auctionator to actually show a further one. But the third one I'm going to recommend is Atlas Loot. Now this one's not, it's not necessary. I was thinking about putting it in the suggested ones I'm going to mention next, but for anyone that is interested in transmog, you gotta have this one. And I don't know why people wouldn't be interested in transmog, because, you know, everyone wants to look cool. So here, this add-on will actually have every single piece of gear or weapon or whatever found in the game and exactly where it comes from. So say Firelands, I want to see what Firelands drops. So I can click Firelands, it's under Kata. Here's all the bosses and it shows you all, actually turn the filter off, there's all the gear that you can get. Now I'll click shift click here, put my filter on, I'm searching just for Death Knight, right? Apply filter, it's only plate, there you go. So now it's only going to show me all the plate stuff that drops from Firelands. I don't want to sort through other stuff. And now I can just hold control down, click on, well that's mail, okay. Well I don't know why the mail's showing up, but whatever. It's meant to be. Oh, the filter's not on. Okay, there we go. And you can also tick heroic mode as well. But here we go, so just hold control and you can see exactly what all the gear looks like from all the raids. Even the new stuff, if you update it, they always update this, and even the Warlords of Draenor raids and stuff, you can see in here and see what the gear looks like before you even do the raid. So really, really awesome add-on. I highly recommend that one. You can sit around there hours. You can sit around there for hours just trying to work out the perfect transmog. And you don't have to spend any time actually going to try and find the pieces or coming across them randomly. You pick exactly what you want and then you go and get it. Alright, add-on number 4 that everyone should have, I think personally. I spend a lot of time on the auction house. This one is all about auction house and prices of materials and stuff. Okay, so I'm at the auction house here in Ashran, and the add-on you need here is called Auctionator. Okay, so as you can see, there's nothing different here once you pop the auction house up, but down the bottom there is 3 new tabs. Now this is completely to do with the add-on. So as you can see on the left, to give you a quick overview of what it does, it has all your recent searches, right? So I can say I wanted to go and buy Windwall Cloth again, like the other did. Click on it, it scans the whole auction house, lists what it thinks you want to buy. Okay, so I typed in Windwall Cloth, I might want bolts of Windwall Cloth or Windwall Cloth. Say I just want to buy just the cloth, right? I'll click on it. Now here, it has automatically sorted from cheapest to most expensive every piece of Windwall Cloth on the auction house. That is so handy. You don't have to sit there sort through, because I really think the WoW auction house is pretty dodgy to be honest. Diablo 3 was way better, but this fixes it completely. Now I can go through, I can buy, you know, I start from cheapest, buy that one, buy that stack of 3, buy these stack of 20, and just move my way down as many as I need. Cheapest, already sorted. There you go. Also, when it comes to selling, drag an item you want to sell to this area. Okay, so I want to sell raw B-side. Just drop it in there. It'll scan through. Now it is price matching my raw B-side that I want to sell to everyone else's on the auction house. So here we go. The cheapest it found was $1, 1 gold, 60 silver. Alright, and some guy's selling 168 of them. So it shows you the total stack price there. Now over on the left here, it has a recommended price of what I should sell mine for, which you can actually edit in a second. I'll show you that. And it'll show me exactly what I'm getting for that 16. I can list the duration for it, and it tells me how much it's going to cost. If you are less than that, it costs a little bit less for your deposit normally, but it's not for you. And so I'm actually going to sell them. So there you go, create auction, done. So easy. The last thing I want to show you with that is that's pretty much all you can do. Oh, there's 2 other things though. Firstly, to add to the ease of how much you think an item is worth. I don't know if that made sense, but I'll try and explain it a bit better. Right now, I'm scanning the whole auction house, okay? And this is sorting through the prices of every single item in the game. Now when this is done, it doesn't actually take too long, surprisingly. I don't know if it works on how good your computer is or not, but I don't know, maybe if you've got a not so quick computer, it might struggle. I'm not sure. Mine's not too bad, so it has no problem. Probably take a minute or so to sort through this. If it takes too much longer, I might just skip to the end. But yeah, shouldn't take too long at all. Are you serious? What the hell is going on? Alright, game just decided to DC, but that's cool. Anyway, we'll get back. Say say that the full scan has finished, okay? I'm not sure if I actually did get most of the items done, but if you do that once a day, once a week, whatever, it will consistently stay up to date with the prices of every single item in the game. So say now, I'm out in the middle of nowhere, I want to check the price of my black iron ore, right? I'm out in the middle of nowhere near auction house. I cannot be bothered running all the way back to Stormwind or Orgrimmar just to see what something's worth. Well, if you have Auctionator downloaded and you've done a scan recently, you just hover over item, it will tell you exactly what the vendor price is, as well as what the cheapest price is for that item on the auction house. So you can straight away see if something is worthwhile. So you look, say you had Elixir of Giant Growth, you found it out in the middle of nowhere, it's worth 20 silver on the auction house. Not even worth it. There's no point wasting bag space on holding on to it. On the other hand, if you found a temporal crystal, you can't find them out in the wilderness, but I'm just saying in terms of to give you an idea, this one's worth 60 gold each on auction house, so that would be worthwhile keeping. So there you go, you get the idea. Super good add-on. I'm very happy that I come across that one in particular. There's another one called Auctioneer. I don't like it. Stay away from it in my opinion. But Auctionator, this one is really good. Okay, there's 3 more add-ons that I want to mention that you need to have in my opinion. The next one is Deadly Boss Mods. Now this one is a must have if you want to be or take part in any type of raiding. So I'm not sure if I have a clip here. I might do it. I think I have a clip of dungeon where I'm using it, or not using it. It works whenever. But Deadly Boss Mods, what it does in short is, say you're versing a boss, very hard boss. Everyone needs to work together, and this in particular, this boss has a massive one-shot. Now every raid boss in WoW works on a timer or stages of when they're gonna do their next action. Okay, so say this boss in particular has a massive one shot. When you get into 50% health or at a certain amount of time, 30 seconds, every 30 seconds or whatever, he has this massive one shot where everyone in the center dies, okay? Now, if you're sitting there, you've never done the raid before, you have no clue that this is going to happen, okay? And you're standing right in the center, 30 seconds in, bang, one shot, you're dead. You wipe the whole raid. Everyone cracks the shits at you because you had no idea what you're doing. Deadly Boss Mods saves your ass in this instance, because what it does is it will show in bright red writing in front of your screen of anything important you need to know. So it will say, you know, Hammer of the Ancients hit, incoming, 10 seconds, you know what I mean? And it tells you beforehand to get GTFO, get out of there, move, and yeah, it's just a must have for raids. It'll tell you everything and anything you need to know. As well as I think in PvP, I think and stuff, it can do things as well. I'm not really sure. But in short, you want to raid, you want to do dungeons, you want to tank, you need it. You need it, okay? Now the last one is Gladius. Now I'll put a clip up of exactly what it does, but if you want to do arena PvP, this is a must-have. Deadly Boss Mods, or DBM, is the one I mentioned before. That's a must-have for PvE. Gladius is a must-have for arena PvP. You don't need it for Battlegrounds if that's all you do, but for arena, you need it. This add-on's so good because it tracks your health, the health of all the enemies on the other team. It tracks when they use their trinket, a very important part of PvP, as well as any major cooldowns and stuff that they're using. So if you want to be in control, know what to do, be better at PvP and be more competitive, you need this add-on to be able to tell when the enemy is doing certain things that you really need to know, okay? So like I said, put a clip in the background, hopefully you get the idea. I'll zoom in and stuff to show what I mean by that. So that is all of the add-ons you need to have covered. In my opinion, I might have missed some that you think are really important, so just let me know in the comments. I can try and add it to the description or anything like that. But moving on, we'll get to, I have 3 here, that I think are good. I have them. You might like them too, so I'm going to mention them, tell you a bit about them, and then you can make up your mind whether you want them or not. The first one is if you do Battlegrounds. Purely for Battlegrounds this add-on is, and it's pretty understandable because it's called Battleground Targets. Now what this will do is when you enter a Battleground, it will show you exactly the other team. Sorry, it'll show you exactly what the other team has. It'll tell you how many tanks it has, how many healers it will have, and how many DPS, as well as an icon next to them of what class they are, and their names, so you know who to look out for. You know which healer, like which guy's a healer. If you see them out in the field, you want to kill them because they're keeping everyone else alive on the other team. Other than that, I can't really mention. Actually, I might be able to pop it up here for you. Interface, add-ons, Battleground Targets. Okay, open config. So here it is. Don't worry about this big thing here. It's all the settings. It looks pretty scary. But this over here, this is Battleground Targets. So here you have an idea. Okay, you can set focus on particular ones. I'm pretty sure. That's what that big arrow. I'm not sure. I haven't used it before. I don't do many Battlegrounds, but it shows you. Say here, it says they got 3 tanks as an example, 5 DPS, 5 healers, 2 DPS. What classes they are, and it will actually have their names. Shows you who's carrying the flags. Super important if you want to do Battlegrounds, and if you want to do rated Battlegrounds, even more so important. So do that. Download it if you do Battlegrounds a lot. Will help you out so much if you've never used it before. Next is for all the casters out there. I actually have a few casting classes. If you haven't played a cast before, you may as well. It's fun to mix the WoW up. It can get boring just playing the one. And this add-on in particular is called Omnibar. Now you can see it right here. It even shows up on my DK. And there's this little black bar here that I can move around. Now I like to put it right at the bottom of my character, just like I have with my runes, so I can see that stuff easy. What Omnibar does is, it's Omnibar. It's called Interrupt Bar 2. Okay, they're all going to be linked in the description. So if I've said any names wrong, or whatever, you can see it, and you'll know what I'm talking about when you see it down there. What Omnibar does is when you're playing a caster, every class, pretty much every class, I'm pretty sure everyone does. Everyone has a silence. Okay, now this stops casters or magical effects and stuff from being launched at you. Okay, so say I'm playing a healer. I use it on my healer. That's the reason I downloaded it. I'm sitting here, I'm trying to heal my friend, right? I'm doing a cast, I'm trying to get a big heal off. A warrior charges at me and is sitting right next to me, okay? Now he is in range to use his silence, interrupt my cast and put a lock on me so I can't cast. All of a sudden, my friend's in big trouble because I can't get a heal off. So silencing is very important. What Omnibar does is anyone in the other team, or anyone, I don't know if it works if they're targeting you or not, but if they use their silence, whenever they do it, it will light up down the bottom exactly what skill it was. Say you have a paladin and a warrior, like I said, they're right next to you, they're trying to stop you from healing, okay? All of a sudden you see Hummel light up. Oh, so you go to cast, stop casting. Right at the second that they try to silence you, you'll see, say, the warrior interrupt, Hummel lights up, as well as next to it, the paladin, because he's standing right next to you too, the paladin skill there lights up. Straight away, you can see that they have both used their silences. They have nothing other than their stuns to stop you from casting now. So now you can sit there freely and just go bang, 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 bang. Heal your friend up to full and yourself. No problem at all. You just juke them. So Interrupt Bar 2 is another one of those add-ons you need if you want to do PvP. In my opinion. A lot of people, you don't have to run if you don't want to, but it helps a lot if you want to juke people. Next, and the final one that I can think of at the moment is Skada or Recount. Recount's a more well-known add-on, but I use Skada. They do both do the same thing. Down here, I have to unlock it for you, so I can move it around. This right here is Skada. What it does is simply just tracks the total damage done, or whatever you want it to read, by everyone in your instance or party or whatever. So here you got so many modes. You can track here, the damage that someone's done, and we'll show it for current fight or total or whatever you want. So I just go I always leave on total damage, and I can see exactly who's pulling the most deeps in the raid, battleground, whatever, you name it. There it is, easy. A lot of people are interested in this to see who's got the best gear, stuff like that. But in short, that's about all that add-on does, and that is this video under wraps. That's everything I wanted to say. All the add-ons I think you should have, or that I've recommended. So if you've stuck around right to the end, I'm really grateful, and I would really appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and even share it with your friends. Other than that, guys, thanks heaps for watching. I will see you guys later.